Hey, hey, hey.
Assume we're.
I don't know if we are or not. Just
We'll
find
find
out. I can't make this thing go to. There we go. Anybody out there? Are we
Oh, boy.
online? Hello,
Yeah,
hello,
should be.
hello. Show me this. Show me that.
Oh, it's just
I'm
on there.
seeing something right here, Joe.
Oh,
Now the
boy.
question is there sound on that thing?
You got your shirt on? Yeah, I hear something.
There we are.
Oh,
Hello. Is there anybody out there?
There you go.
Hey, we haven't done this in so long we don't even know what to do.
I know we
anymore.
forgot how to do it. Make sure you look at the camera there.
I know. I'm looking at my phone now. I looked up. I'm like, hey, I got teeth. Look here. Ha ha.
Wow,
Teeth.
it's about
Teeth.
time. You was looking like
I'm
Dracula
a
there
happy
for a while.
camper.
You was looking like Dracula.
Now, if I want to do chatting, chat with me. Chat with.
All right, there you go. If you want us to look at us, I got you up on a big screen.
See if the chat came up. I said chat.
You got,
with
yeah,
me.
it's up, so we can chat. So if
I
anyone
know, but I sent something and I don't see it.
drop something.
I dropped something.
All right, I got the
Nope,
chat up,
it's-
so if
it's
somebody
that
wants to chat
far
us,
behind, so it should be showing in a minute here. Boy, it's delayed.
that's fine. Let me make it a big screen. All right.
Do. We don't have an intro or anything going on here.
That's all right. You can add that later. Right now, we can just talk about whatever you want to talk about, Cliff.
All right. Well, I kind of want to see if anybody joined us, but I guess we can't see
Where's
that.
your
Do what?
Where's your
Oh
right
my!
here.
Where is it? There it is.
We look so disorganized.
Do you know what this is?
I know exactly what it is.
I'm a unicorn. How's that? That look better?
Yes, it looks better.
Does that look more professional? All right.
We're the most unprofessional
We're not supposed to be
talk people that
We're
there
not
is.
supposed to be professionals.
You know, we can be serious and talk about
All right.
our upcoming revival.
Our last this and that was
A little over a year ago, because according to this,
a year ago. Where have we
Yes.
been for a whole year, Joe?
I've been working.
Camp season is coming up for
Yes.
Whitewater Christian Service Camp.
I'm doing junior high week this year.
I just looked at our this and that channel, and we have 20 subscribers. We really haven't tried to get anybody or anything right yet. I mean, we've got a lot to do. We've got a lot to learn. We got a lot to set up. We're way behind the times.
Let's turn these volumes down because it's going to
Yeah,
sound like
it's
an
kind
echo.
of messing me up.
It's going to sound like an echo, so let's turn it down. There we go.
All right, so if you're watching this and that, make sure you subscribe and make sure you get it set where you can see where we come on live, because we like to chat with you live. We want to do some live stuff back and forth, have some interaction. And I got something new I haven't told you about yet.
What's that?
Something that I was asking if you like to fish. You remember I asked you if you like to fish?
It's
And
not-
you said you could live
I can
live
do it.
with or without it. You
I get bored real quick. If I don't catch something within the first 5 minutes, if I don't get a bite, I usually get a lot of bites. It's usually bug bites, but
How are you married?
I don't know.
Your wife got you got patience for your wife?
Yes.
I do. Okay. Well, anyway, I love to fish and I love to get my kayak. And
My son
anyway,
likes to fish.
you said your son really likes to fish.
He loves to fish.
And here's the deal: we're going to have a fishing rodeo, and it's no one knows about it yet, but me and you and my son.
Does that mean you're gonna ride fishes like on fishes? Fish
Yeah,
on the back?
like
And
like a
with the ropes
rodeo
and stuff?
You ride a bull for a rodeo. Maybe I'll ride on a carp.
Okay.
A carp. That's a pretty big fish. A carp is.
I heard of a buffalo fish.
A
Can you
buffalo
ride those?
fish. Yeah, that might be something we want to look into.
Hey, you want to talk for a minute? I'm gonna turn that water off because it was getting
yeah,
close.
we
You keep
actually
talking. I'll be right back.
our baptistry here at Milton Church quit working. We had a mechanical relay, and it kind of burnt up or something. I don't know what it did. So we bought a new relay from Walmart. Where else do you get anything? I actually got two for like $15, really cheap. They're solid state. They don't have no mechanical parts on them. And Joe wired it all up, and while he was wiring that all up, I drained the baptistry and rubbed all the dirt off of it and stuff and cleaned it. And now we're filling it back up. And it takes about 2.5 hours to fill it up. It's filled. Joe's just going in there to turn the water off because it's going to overflow. And we don't want it to overflow. So we got a different computer here, and OBS wasn't on it. The microphones wasn't on it. We had to put all that stuff back on it. We haven't tested anything out with this new computer, so everything's completely fresh. We don't have the intro music and everything because that was on another computer that we don't have here no more. So we got to redo all that, Joe.
Yep.
And actually, I got some friends that do some pretty neat intros and stuff. I might have to learn to do that.
You have
'cause
friends?
I don't know how.
Wow.
Does anybody know how to make YouTube fancy? I got a friend that has YouTube, and his introductions are like cool. And I've seen a lot of them. They have this really cool music playing and all this stuff, but I'm not sure how they do that. I'm not very creative. Hey, we got something new in the back here. Since we had the last this and that, we got this new cross behind us. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
You know where that came from?
Well, I have no clue.
It didn't come from Walmart. Everything comes from Walmart. If it ain't
eBay?
if it ain't from Walmart, it's from
Amazon.
Amazon.
There you go.
That's right. So I got a new computer, a mini computer. It's about twice the size of this phone. You know, it's not really big, and
Is it smaller than a Mac Mini?
about the same.
Okay.
Anyway, it worked great, and I was loving it. And when I went to hook up on the internet, I couldn't get on the internet. And I'm like, what's wrong with this? And I contacted the company, and no one called me back. And finally, I got a hold of Amazon, and I said, I want to return this. I said, it works great except for the internet. And by the time I returned it, the company got a hold of me and apologized to me and everything. I had left a review on Amazon, and I gave a good review, but then I gave it low because of the internet issue. And the company called me and gave me a free gift, wanted me to try them again. I said, no, I'm going to go for a different computer because it took you 6 weeks to get a hold of me, and I left messages and all kinds of things. And so I changed my review, and I added a star because they did finally get a hold of me and everything. But at any rate, after all that was done, I got an email from Amazon. And they invited me to participate in what is called Amazon Vine. And when I first got it, I thought, this is a scam. This is a hoax. You know, I'm really careful with that stuff. I get a lot of that junk, and I kind of am able to.
Once bitten, twice shy type of thing?
Yeah, I'm kind of vigilant on that. I can kind of tell, and I've done real well with that. And after examining it very thoroughly, I figured, hey, this is real. And so I subscribed to Amazon Vine. Now, what's Amazon Vine? They give you free products. And
did you say free or free?
Free.
Oh, free, as in don't cost nothing.
I get to choose 3 items per day, and they're valued up to $100. And when I get it, then I have to use it and make a review on it and send in a review. And after I do 80 reviews, then I get bumped up, and I can get 8 items per day, and there's no limit to how much the values are. And that's where this is a cross back here. I got it from Amazon on Amazon Vine, so we didn't have to pay for it, and I had to leave a review about it.
Is that where you got that microphone too?
Yeah, that's where I got that microphone. I've gotten some fishing stuff. I got a lot of stuff. Now, there's a downside to this. You do have to pay taxes. And so it's like income. So if you make $100 in income, about 25%, maybe 33% of that $100 is going to go to taxes. So that would be your net income. It's gross without, before they take it out.
Right. They send you a 1099. Is that how they do it?
Yeah. I actually get a form at the end of the year, and I have to turn that in as income. And I've already gotten over $1,000 worth of merchandise. And now if I get much more, I'll have to pay taxes next year on my tax return. I don't like to pay taxes on my tax return. I like to get a tax return.
Render under seizure is what it says.
Yeah, I don't like seizure.
I don't either.
Hail Caesar, go away.
Yep.
Uncle Sam wants our money.
He-
So anyway, so I haven't been getting anything. I quit taking any items right now. I have 60% of my items reviewed. I have 40% to go. And today I brought a little brush. I don't know if you've seen it. It's on a little extension, and I cleaned the baptistry with it. It's a little extension brush I got
Do
from
you have a time limit on what you got to
Amazon.
do it?
Yeah, you need to keep up with it. There is a little bit of a time limit. They deactivated my account for a little while because I was almost kind of slow on my reviews.
So you was procrastinating. Is that what you were saying?
I don't know what that word means. No, I really do.
Okay.
I got a car seat cover, but this thing plugs into your cigarette lighter of your car.
They
It's-
still have them?
It's got fans on it. There's fans down by my knees, and it's got hose in it, and it blows the air all around you. And I thought, as much as I go do funerals and stuff or weddings, I got a suit on in the summertime. It's hot, and I sweat. You know how I sweat. And I thought, well,
They may not. I know.
maybe that'll circulate some air around me, and I won't be so sweaty. So I got that. I put it into the one car that my wife drives all the time, and she hated it. It don't work for her, so I had to remove it. So it's in the back seat of my car right now. I got to put it back in. So I'm gonna go back on there and add that to my review. Hey, it fit nice. I loved it, but my wife hated it. She could not adjust the seat front and back. She's short, so she has to move the seat way up, and she couldn't get to move up. And I could, but she couldn't.
Wow.
And then my daughter-in-law used it, and she couldn't. Oh, I got some news. Some of you Whitewater
you
Christian
change
Service Camp
subjects fast.
people out there, my granddaughters, Kristen and Macy Housen, went to the driver's place, BMV,
Yeah.
today, and they took their test for their permits. And now they are permitted to drive. Permitted to drive. They're permitted. You get that?
I got it.
You got this?
I understand.
Yeah.
You're cutting. I'm bleeding.
You got that? You got this and that.
Yeah.
We have been gone so long, I didn't know if I was that or this, or he didn't know if he was this or that. We were all confused.
Doesn't take much to confuse
But
me.
we are going to get back on the program, aren't we?
Yes.
We're going to make a new intro. This is just to get on here real quick and say, hey, we did not die. We're still alive. I'm
Yes.
alive. I'm alive.
There's something.
We just had a very busy year. I've lost teeth, and I got teeth back, and I lost teeth again, and I got teeth back. And
You shouldn't have backtalked your wife.
we have a radio program on WYGS. It airs Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock
It's
a.m.
recorded in this very studio.
It is. It's very studio on these microphones and other microphones. But you can listen to that Monday through Friday. If you go to wygs.org, you can listen from anywhere live. And I really want you to be able to listen to our program. Larry Pittman preaches on it. Jim Sandusky preaches on it. Tom Taylor. I'm going to get Joe. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this to preach on it someday.
I've been on her at least once. Anyway.
I think once, yeah. We're going to get you on there some more. We need preachers. We need preachers. Jeremy Dickey has preached on it. Josh
Mark Fugate.
Fennell. Mark Fugate preaches quite a bit on it. We have
Logan
him.
Fugate.
Hey, speaking of Mark Fugate, I want to invite you all to our revival here at Milton Christian Church. Mark Fugate's going to be the evangelist. And I'll tell you what, the next time we get on this and that, I'll bring my list of all the revivals. Joe's going to be preaching a revival. He thinks he's all this because he's preaching his first revival. Where are you preaching at, Joe?
Manville Christian Church.
Manville Christian Church. And that's a week before our revival here. So our revival is April 26, 27, 28, and 29 at 6:30 p.m. So the week before that, Joe will be at Manville Christian Church. And again, we'll set that all out. Hey, I hope you guys that are listening can come. Tomorrow we're having a sunrise service. I got to be here at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7. So I got to get up early because I live a half an hour from here. So I got to get dressed.
You sound like that's a chore.
It is a chore. Getting up is a chore. Who's
me-
with me on that?
I remember a song one time that says, Jesus rose from the dead, but you can't even get out of bed. Think about that.
That's like rising from the dead. I'm about dead when I feel like I'm dead in the morning. It's just like, I gotta get up. Oh, I'm so tired. Anyway, we are going to have Easter sunrise, S-O-N, rise, not S-U-N, S-O-N, rise.
And a breakfast.
A breakfast after that. So that's
Yeah.
at 7 a.m. here. The breakfast is after that. And the kids are going to find candy in these plastic
Carl's
eggs.
preaching too, isn't he not?
Yeah, Carl Hutchison's going to be preaching. We're not going to have a movie night tomorrow night, but the following week after that, we are going to have a movie night. So that'll be a lot of fun. Popcorn.
Oh, I just now
and
thought
cookies.
about something.
What'd you think about?
I need to change one of my songs.
For tomorrow morning?
Yes, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Rise Again.
'Cause I'll rise again.
Good song.
I do.
Okay.
I like that song. All right, so we're not going
Awesome.
to make this a really long episode. Joe's got to get home because Faith wants to ride around on the lawnmower.
Yeah, I told her she could.
And you told her she could, and it's going to rain if it ain't raining already.
It was raining when I looked in my Camry. Camry? You ever had a Camry?
Yeah, Camry.
I had a good friend. It wasn't a Camry, it was a Camry.
Camry. I got a Corolla,
Yep.
Toyota Corolla. So the Baptistry's filled up now.
You know what? I'm glad I went in there and checked it because it was right where you wanted it to be. When
Yeah,
I
there
walked
is
in.
an overflow on it now, and the trouble is that right now the water's cold.
Cold.
It's cold, and it takes a while for it to heat up. Takes a little while. Look there, I'll put myself on close. Hey, how you like this beard?
You look like you took the Nazarite vow.
I did. I took an Nazarite vow, but it had nothing to do with dead animals or raisins. I just can't shave until I get down to 200 pounds.
How close are you?
And I was at 240 pounds when I started this. And
Now you're 239.
the lowest I've been is 213. And I made a decision that when I get to 210, I'm going to
Trim it.
trim it, and so I'll look a lot neater. Until then, I'm kind of like the Robertson family.
The Swiss Family Roberts?
The other Robertson family,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
duck people.
The duck people?
The duck
Yeah.
people. And I clean fish and the guts of that and all that,
I
know.
gotcha.
So,
The patriarch, he passed on, didn't he?
yeah, he did. The patriarch of the Robertson families,
Yep.
they passed on. So, see, I can put you up there, and then I can talk and put me on there.
I
We
gotcha.
need one more person here that can do all these camera switching here. See,
I know.
switchy, Rooey, switch to me, switch to you. Hey, let's switch to both of us.
There you go.
So I think we ought to recruit John for that.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll start doing this and that on Sunday after church.
we could do that.
And we're here, and John's here, and I'm kind of into that. We'll
Sounds-
talk to him tomorrow about that.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So you are going to do your week of camp this year, right?
Junior high week, yes. It's
Yeah.
July.
Junior high week.
I'm also going to help Scott do his week, my son.
Oh, is he doing a week?
Yes.
What's he doing?
The first and second grade, whatever that week's called, I forgot.
Okay.
Intermediate, maybe.
Well,
They changed all the names. I forgot the names of what they call them, but I'm helping my son do his week.
it takes quite a bit out of my wife to do it. I don't know if she's going to do it this year or not.
If you
but,
do, I need help.
but I'm planning on it.
Okay.
That's just me though. So
You know how you
I'm
are.
not going to say that I am. I'm planning on it.
Right.
I am going to go camping some. Camping season is here, and fishing from my kayak. And I'll tell you about this fishing derby. If you want to get in on a fishing derby, we're going to have it for the biggest fish caught, the smallest fish caught, the most fish caught, the heaviest fish.
Is
And
this
we're
this rodeo
we're-
you're just talking about?
We're going to give out a little bitty trophy.
You're telling the
A
story.
little trophy. And then we're going to bring all our fish in and clean them up, and we're going to have a fish fry.
Oh, boy.
So I've done this before, but it's been a while. And we had a lot of fun.
Where do you fish?
I
Anywhere you
won a
want?
trophy. I did it at Cross Plains years and years ago.
You fish anywhere you want, or is there
Yeah,
a
yeah.
surplus?
There's no real big set of rules. You can't cheat. We go base it on your integrity.
How do you cheat?
You lie. There are some professional fishermen that put some weights in some fish.
Oh, I got you.
Did
You
you
won't
watch
wait.
that? Did
Yeah,
you
I
hear
have.
about that?
Okay.
But I did win a trophy. My trophy was for the smallest fish caught. And I mean to tell you, that fish was, ew, I bet he wasn't that big. I think it was a bass, but it was kind of cool.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's going to be coming up soon. And we're going to try and do a little sportsman's ministry. Sports people. I shouldn't say men. Sports people, because it can include women. A faith-based sports ministry, sports people ministry.
You're telling this story. I'm just trying to.
I'm
follow
having a
it.
hard time telling it. Let me tell you right
I
now.
know. That's why I'm following.
But hey, you ever shoot pigeons?
I can't say that I have.
Oh, well, these are clay pigeons. So, shotguns and shooting clay pigeons. We're going to do that. We're going to do some fishing and frying and maybe some. Trophy hunting with deer and turkey or something. This is all in a
Planning stage. How's that?
planning stage,
Yes.
trying it out. We don't know if it's going to succeed. It really depends upon you if it succeeds. If you come and fish and get in a fishing rodeo and get involved in the ministry, then we'll have lots of fun. Just trying to give opportunities for people to spend time with their families and younger people to have a good time fishing and hunting.
Do you like to clean fish?
It don't bother me.
You don't get squeamish?
No, I'm not a squeamish person.
Mm,
I'm only squeamish when I'm around you.
That's fine. A lot of people-
This makes me squeamish.
that
This-
don't.
That don't, but this
Okay.
does. Okay.
Hey, I make a lot of people squeamish.
I need to take these shirts home. They've been sitting in a corner over here. I think somebody poured coffee or something on yours
Wasn't me.
or something. I don't know.
It was of that, so
It might have been furniture polish. Somebody came and cleaned and everything was slippery.
was it you?
No, it wasn't me.
Okay.
I don't know. So, all right.
I think we did pretty good for
For a fly by the seat of our pants.
and relearning how to do it.
This was a real fly by the seat of your pants. Getting the computer, I had to download OBS, get it on there, had to get the settings, and it's like, where's the sound? We have no sound. And Joe's like, well, you got it plugged in? And I'm like, no. So we plugged it into the computer, then we searched it, then we found it, then it wouldn't work, and then
Download the drivers.
I had to reboot the computer and reboot it for the camera. Now, I bet we spent 30 minutes just to get where we can be on here. So, and,
But you demand.
and then once we got it all working, then we had to get back to the YouTube channel.
Yep.
Had to get it so we could put it on there. But hey, we got it done, and we're here.
For you.
And we're happy campers.
Yep.
I'm all this. I mean, I'm all that.
You forgot your identity.
I have. I think I have.
If you lost your identity.
Have an identity. Went to the Creation Museum. Took some people. His name's Jonah. Jonah went with us. Jonah went to the Creation Museum. That dude. Let me tell you something about Jonah.
Not the one with the big fish, right?
No.
A
This
different one.
is Jonah that goes to Pleasant Ridge Church of Christ. That's
Okay.
I think he might be. Oh, maybe I better behave. I won't say it.
Okay.
I think he might like one of my granddaughters. Let's just say it like that. And
Okay.
we'll let it go at that. At any rate, he went to the Creation Museum, and I took all these kids to the Golden Corral.
Is that where you said you spent $12 for 2 onion rings?
Yeah, he got 2 onion rings and took a bite out of one. I thought that was a $12 onion ring. I didn't complain. I don't care. I'm just teasing him. I'm just teasing you, Jonah. You listening to this, just don't let it happen again. My granddaughter didn't eat much either because I think they were scared to eat in front of each other. I don't know what their problem was. And
Kids.
he said he
Love struck.
He said he wasn't hungry
Smitten.
because he ate breakfast. We didn't let him know that we was going out, and we did eat kind of early. But
Mm-hmm.
guess what his breakfast was?
Biscuits and gravy.
He had a granola bar.
Oh.
So he was all full when he
Yeah, I took one bite.
teenagers. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't even want to try to understand them. Do you?
I was one at one time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we weren't we? So I hope I wouldn't. I took my son to the buffet one time, and we paid I don't know $13, $14. And you know what he got? sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds. I'm like, all this food, and we paid all this money, and you are getting, and you got sunflower seeds. What's your favorite buffet? I'll tell you what, mine is a Golden Corral. There are a couple others that I've had that I've liked, but they've kind of went out of business. I think I must have ate them out of house and home. I don't know. Ran out of food. When I'm in Mitchell, Indiana, and I go camping at Spring Mill State Park, I love to go to Chicago Pizza at lunchtime.
Yeah, there's not that many around anymore.
Now, Chicago Pizza has a nice lunch buffet with all these different pizzas with breadsticks, cheese dip, sauce, and salad, and just really nice. Includes your drink and decently priced. So I always go to Chicago Pizza when I go to Spring Mill now.
There's the Chinese ones. 88 King around here is about it.
Yeah, I like that buffet too. But
There was the Mexican one up in Carrollton.
they started the buffet here at Madison for a while,
and they kind of just
then
stopped
they
doing
stopped
it.
it. I think they were probably losing money from. We're big eaters.
Yeah.
Oh, big eaters. Oh,
You mean big in size or consume a lot of food?
I'm going to get my $13 worth. Let's
You
just
might
put
as
it
well.
that way. So, but I can't do that now. I'm never going to shave. If I keep going to buffets and eating, I have been behaving. I really have. I'm just not going nowhere. I'm stuck. And if I don't get unstuck soon, I might have to have somebody.
When you behave, do you mean you behave like a carnivore or behave like a what?
I don't eat.
Oh, I'm just trying to get my terms right.
At any given time, when you go into my house, on the table in the kitchen, there is a container of chocolate no bake oatmeal cookies. No baked chocolate oatmeal cookies.
Well, too many cookies makes too much Cliff.
And well, I don't. I take one bite out of a cookie,
And then put it back.
but I don't bite out of it. I break off a piece of a cookie and I
Oh,
eat
okay.
that.
I thought maybe
Each day I'll have one bite. I'll break off one
Oh,
bite
okay.
size off the cookie, and that's what I have.
just making sure you take a bite and put it back.
If I'm really hungry, I'll do one in the morning, one in the evening. But that's how good I behave. I mean, I do. I really behave. And I might look like Rip Van Winkle. And didn't he have a beard down to his ankles?
Yeah, but he
the-
slept for 20 years too.
Yeah,
didn't
well,
he?
that's why it grew to that long.
Right.
I might become a Rip Van Winkle. I don't know how that'll look.
I can look like a Joe Van Y.
Okay, well, that's all I got, Joe.
Yeah, I think-
somebody came on here.
Did they?
Julie Bronner. Hi, Joe and Clip. Hi, Julie. Hey, you're the first person ever that we had on here. Check it out. You're on here. First person. Woohoo! High five.
Woohoo.
High five. We got to chatter. We got to chatter. You know, we'll probably hang up by the time she sees it as we're so delayed.
I know. It didn't even pop up on mine yet.
I wonder if we could change that.
I don't know.
It's waving at her. I wonder who wrote the book of love.
There you go.
There's Joe. She said, "Yay!" She's still with us.
Yep.
We've actually managed to keep her on here.
I chatted back to her.
I am amazed now, Julie, that you stayed on. I think most people probably hang up on us. Is that what they do?
Probably.
She said hi back to you.
All right.
If we could just get this to work more in real time. And I don't know what made me look. I'm like, there's somebody on there. I didn't expect that. All right. Tomorrow we'll check the waters and see if it's heated in the baptistry.
Yep.
And then we'll do maybe tomorrow we'll start this tomorrow, Sunday.
Sounds good to me.
And on every Sunday, have a this and that. I don't know how long they'll last. If they're 15 minutes, hey, 15 minutes is better than no minutes.
That's exactly right.
And we'll let you know if the baptistry heated up or not.
Okay.
And we'll con John.
Con John. John the Con.
We're going to con John and running the camera for us a little bit, and we might be able to make it a little more interesting.
Maybe. He's good at that stuff.
And this camera is portable. He has helped me on a lot of things. We went out to the Charlie Kirk Memorial downtown Madison, and we videotaped that. And we took this little Mevo. We take this Mevo everywhere. During the fishing derby, we can take the Mevo and show Joe getting frustrated and quitting in 5 minutes.
You did. Oh, fishing?
We can, yeah. We
Oh,
have a
yeah.
fishing derby. We'll show you. Get out there.
Yeah.
Well,
What was
5
it?
minutes, Joe ain't caught nothing.
I know. You say it's about as much fun as watching Cheese Age.
So much for this.
Yep.
So much for this.
And that.
Yeah, that's done.
Can I bring my ham radio? Maybe I can fish and make contacts.
Might help. You'll probably not notice when you got a bite. Now, I've gone out and fished for 9 hours without a single bite.
Yep.
But, man, you get on that kayak and you get on that water, and it's just like, it's peaceful. It's just quiet.
My mom, she loved to fish too. She always.
John says that our Mevo needs a new battery. I do need to look into that. It's getting old. You know how after you charge the battery so many times, they don't hold a charge so long?
Oh, yeah.
That's where our Mevo's getting. All right, so I'm taking it since John to the con. How can I con John when he already knows?
I don't know.
There ain't going to be no conning. It's just going to be, hey, John.
You're a good guy. Can we butter you up?
We'll put you on. We'll put you on our this and that program.
Hey, we can even give him credits. Roll credits. Hey, he could be the grip.
Yeah.
Be the key
I
grip.
bet John could be creative. I bet he could help us with an intro and all that good stuff.
Yeah. John, you the man.
John's our media man. Media man, John. He's got a lot of, John boat. Yeah. He likes to go fishing too. So I thought John needs a boat. He needs a John boat. And then when I go fishing, I need to go to the John, So.
I don't need to hear about you going to the John.
Why does John get all the credits?
I don't know. Like I said,
He
I don't need to hear
John.
about you going to the John.
They do a food delivery system. The people call it, what do they call that?
Jimmy John?
No, not Jimmy John's. They call it, when you do it, what's the program called? DoorDashing. DoorDashing. They do DoorDashing, and we've renamed their company to Julie John's because John's wife's name's Julie, and Julie's married to John, and you've got Jimmy John's in Madison now, but they're fast. They're Julie John's and Julie John's, so they do that stuff. All right, I ordered some new Bibles. If you don't have a Bible, let me know. We'll make sure you get one. Everybody should have a Bible. Everybody. Now, if you have a Bible, you have one. You just don't get it because it's free. You get it because you don't have one. And we want everybody to have the Word of God. It does great things for our lives. Julie John's is at your service. All right. Hey, you want a pizza? Faith would have a cow.
Yep. I had a pizza last night.
If we ordered a pizza right now and waited for Julie John's to deliver it,
yep.
Of course, she would say.
Well, you about ready to land this plane?
All right, let's land this thing. Coming in for a landing. Pray for our troops that are overseas.
Yep.
Pray for this.
And that.
Pray for that. And I hope that you go to church tomorrow somewhere and enjoy your Easter with your family. If you get some candy, eat some for me because I'm not going to eat it because I'm trying to lose weight. But I will take one piece. And I think I want a Reese's when I eat my piece of candy.
All right.
It's going to be a Reese's. All right. Anything else?
I can't think of something. Someone's texting. Send love and prayers. All right. Gotcha.
All right. And we're out of here again tomorrow, maybe 15 minutes. We're going to pull this together. It's going to get better and better, I think.
All right.
All right. Say bye this.
Bye that.
Bye that. See y'all later.